God declares that now He places the lonesome among families, and that encompasses you. I am facilitating your connection with a relationship in the kingdom. I will pair you with individuals who share similar values and aspirations to achieve and realize the objectives of the kingdom. I will guide you through several settings to express your testimonies and declarations. You will rise and declare, "This is what I perceive the Father is communicating," and that message will be embraced, resulting in a transformation for the assembled individuals. Do not convince yourself that you are incapable or that another should be selected, for the Father declares, "I choose you, and I have placed my hand upon you." Therefore, speak boldly and without hesitation. This is a season of accountability, declares the Father, and I shall no longer remain silent in the presence of unaccountable sons. I will court them, engage with them, and adore them with an unwavering affection. I will utilize you, you will serve as my words and my hands, and transformation will ensue. This is the moment for release. Emerging from obscurity and breaking the stillness to allow your voice, and my voice within you, to resonate for the benefit and blessing of those present. This is a moment when I am assembling individuals with the trumpet's call for the final toll against defeat and sadness, as a new victory is being realized by all who adhere to my directive in their lives. God declares that He will visit your life today. As the prophet Joel spoke regarding the day of the Lord, "Behold, this is the day that I am initiating in your life and experience," declares the Father. This is not a day of trepidation or dismay, for you are not among those devoid of hope, truth, or vitality. Your focus and passion towards me have resulted in a period of glory amidst the adversity surrounding you. The Father instructs you to perceive with spiritual insight, despite the apparent multitude of challenges confronting you. Understand that this is not the entirety of the situation. I am engaged in work and am prepared to facilitate your entry into a new era of opportunity, favor, and blessings. Do not worry about the darkness or the tremors, for I am merely working to eliminate those obstacles and conditions that hinder my greater purpose and plan for you. The Father affirms that the matters you have been asking for concerning your family are being addressed at this exact moment. I am examining your current condition and eliminating the remnants and repercussions of the past. I will act in your defense so that you may stand before me unencumbered and focused. I am eliminating distractions that may impede your anointed ministry endeavors. Your existence transcends mere management of the moment and the oversight of personal matters. The Father states that you possess a ministerial portion and that anointing is currently being bestowed upon you in its whole. You will operate in my spirit, align with my time, and recognize that my glory is being revealed in the most desolate areas to redeem, heal, and save through the anointed process currently unfolding inside and through you. God proclaims today that the contempt of humanity does not surpass the grace of my throne. My favor will locate you and envelop you like an impenetrable barrier. You are my cherished one. Whoever harms you harms the pupil of my eye. I will respond. I am not required to contemplate defending you or to decide whether to assist you. I react to your desire with an involuntary response, as I have already determined that you are my cherished. Thus, encounter my name now. Confront my name as one would a towering fortress amid conflict. Ascend the fortifications of my name and wield the sword of my word against the adversarial hordes that threaten you. Understand that you are not devoid of my power. I am nourishing you from the abundance of my provisions, despite the enemy's attempts to ensnare you and divert you from the goodness I have arranged for you. The conflict is yours to command. You are merely actualizing via your trust what I have already assured for a predetermined end that is advantageous to you. Today, God advises you to have confidence in your beliefs. It stems from me. This is my gift to you. It is the assessment of the capacity to trust that I have bestowed upon every individual, regardless of gender or age. Having faith in the talents and graces I have bestowed is not erroneous. Would I provide you with anything untrustworthy? Would I provide you with a stone if you requested bread? Would I provide you with a scorpion if you requested a fish? I reiterate, trust in your faith. It is my bestowed gift to you. As you cultivate genuine confidence in the inherent gift of faith within you, intriguing occurrences will ensue. You will cease to reject blessings. Success will no longer evade you. Inaction and impotence shall not characterize your answer, even in the most challenging decisions. You will be assured of my presence and unwavering support. You will ascend to a state of anticipation and assurance, not in your abilities, but in the redeemed nature that I have instilled in you by the sacrificial blood of the cross. No further helplessness. No more ineffectual supplications. No further desperation when facing adversity. We constitute a majority against seemingly insurmountable odds. You will not be overwhelmed or surpassed. You will neither be confused, disheartened, nor disenchanted, for the divine gift within you will provide you with unequivocal clarity from this point onward. The Father proclaims, "This is your day." This is the moment that transforms your reality. Henceforth, the essence of the kingdom will dictate your journey, rather than the faltering strides of defeat and despair. Rejoice, for at this moment, the validity and authenticity of my inner self within you is elevating to redefine every facet of your existence. God asserts today that your mind can be transformed into a catalyst of faith. You were born with the naivety of a child, anticipating and believing in all possibilities. Life has instilled in you a sense of skepticism. Life imparted lessons of disappointment, misery, and mistrust. I am altering all of that. What the mind acquires, I can facilitate your unlearning. Experience and recognize my goodness and the favorable offerings I have prepared for you. Disavow the tenets of skepticism and false belief. No longer will there be any misalignment. No longer experiencing a lack of results. No longer will I futilely yearn for improved circumstances and more joyful times. I arrived so that you may possess life and possess it in greater abundance. This is your boundary line. I am delineating the distinction between blessing and cursing today and urging you to transition into your period of blessings. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family, and write Amen in comment. The Father declares that will be enough. Sufficient of grief. Sufficient of disillusionment. You have consented and acknowledged, but now, dear one, you must implement. You are integral to the process. Change will not occur while you passively wait, wishing against hope that you will not face disappointment again. The children of Israel traversed the wilderness on their own accord. You will emerge from despair and defeat independently. Awaken and invigorate yourself. Proclaim of your soul, as a man contemplates in his heart, so is he. Eliminate the detrimental mindset of defeat and adopt the transformative perspective that enhances your day and life with new blessings, advantages, and fulfillment today. God instructs us to remain anchored in His love today. Your heart is fertile soil that will not stay unproductive. Allow my love to take root in your heart. Allow love, my love, to penetrate your heart and transform you into my likeness. The root of bitterness will tarnish and corrupt you. Be prompt to forgive. Forgive, liberate, and bestow blessings. Decline to reflect on the past. Reflecting on the past with remorse serves no redeeming function. Allow the past to remain in the past. Engage with the current purpose I am manifesting in your life. If you resolve in your heart to pursue a deeper understanding of me, there are experiences and relationships you will never return. Understand this: I possess the capacity to retain whatever you have entrusted to me. Those elements are immutable. Those individuals that oppose you. Those hearts that have become callous and distanced themselves from you. Provide them to me. Allow me to handle them. I can achieve what your sorrow and longing will never attain. I am the repairer of damaged objects. Entrust them to me and proceed until the miracle I manifest confronts you. Subsequently, you will witness the unattainable transform into your reality. God instructs you to display your gladness today. The adversary seeks to appropriate your happiness and showcase your grief and defeated demeanor as a prize. Assert your authority. Proclaim, "Sufficient is sufficient," and "that will suffice." My realm embodies righteousness, tranquility, and joy. The kingdom does not merely deliver joy, it embodies joy. Do not permit the adversary to lure you from the safety of my kingdom by enticing you away from joy. Anxiety, worry, and despair are not your destiny. Joy emanates from me and becomes your inheritance as you decide to seize control of your inner tranquility from your innate self, opting to regulate your emotional reactions via my presence in your life rather than through any other influence. Through the joy within you, adversaries will be vanquished. They cannot tolerate the delight of my spirit, as it bestows power upon you. Find encouragement today. Not only should you motivate yourself, but also encourage others. Articulate words of encouragement, exhortation, solace, and edification. My internal joy serves as a prophetic impetus, enabling you to function even during challenging trials and circumstances. My internal joy for you is a novel elixir that will alleviate your burdens and evoke pleasure in the presence of prior disdain and despondency. Consume profoundly, my cherished vintage brings me joy now. Disengage your emotions from the situation and immerse yourself in the joy inherent in my kingdom, akin to a nursing infant. Your pace will accelerate. Your load will diminish. Your delight will repel the enemy, ushering in new illumination and enhanced comprehension. The folly of human wisdom pales in comparison to the transformative moment that can alter your life instantaneously when you decide to accept the joy I offer you today. God instructs us to rejoice with the laughter of faith today. I made an extraordinary promise to Sarah and Abraham, and Sarah responded with laughter. She harbored no doubt. Instead, she expressed a laugh of conviction, aware of my profound affection for her and my potential. She chuckled and accepted. She laughed and became pregnant. She laughed, and by the circumstances of life, a kid was born whose name signified laughter. From that moment onward, throughout the lives of Abraham and Sarah, summoning Isaac was synonymous with invoking laughter. They cherished Isaac, whose name signified laughter. They cherished and welcomed laughter. They cultivated and sustained laughing. They elicited laughter and fostered amusement. In laughter, they perceived their future and all their aspirations. They perceived laughter as the solution to every commitment I had made to them. This is not the joyless laughing of a cynical and sardonic disbelief. This was the laughter of conviction. The adversary desires your tears. The adversary desires you to be well aware of his actions and intentions. The adversary intended for Abraham and Sarah to remain childless and infertile. The adversary intended for Abraham and Sarah to become a symbol and derision of faith. Abraham and Sarah ultimately triumphed. In the absence of laughter under adversity, the adversary gains the advantage. When you are not laughing, it is due to your diversion from my promise to focus on the adversary's threats. It is unnecessary to comprehend the adversary. Ultimately, he is part of the losing squad. He is neither omniscient nor omnipotent. He is constrained, whereas I am boundless. His energy may be depletable, while I possess an inexhaustible force that will obliterate the machinations of malevolence and lead you to a renewed state of tranquility and prosperity. Proceed to laugh, declares the Father, for I possess complete authority over all matters. Commence laughing incessantly. My happiness is your fortitude, and I aspire to provide you with strength in your inner being. Laughter is the instrument of conflict I present to you today, and it will undoubtedly elevate you to a new realm inside me. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and if you are able to help financially so you can do super thanks. God proclaims today to be unafraid. Do not fear the events occurring in your surroundings. I am fully capable of safeguarding that which you have entrusted to me in prayer. I can preserve what you have entrusted to me in your heart. Your loved ones, protection, provision, and safety are all within my control. Despite global turmoil and upheaval, I am the arbiter of your subsequent fate. I reiterate, do not fear. Maintain tranquility among turmoil. The auditory signal indicative of transformation in your life is not the tumultuous wind or crashing waves, but rather my quiet, gentle voice proclaiming, "Peace be still, the hairs on your head are enumerated. Your name is inscribed in the palm of my hand. I I have designated you as the apple of my eye. My name signifies a lofty structure that provides refuge and security. The Father invites you to enter the cleft of the rock. I shall cover you till the chaos and tremors subside. Amidst global turmoil and sensational headlines, I shall reveal my magnificence to you. Focus your thoughts on elevated pursuits. Enter the throne room of my splendor, and I shall engage in communion with you, as you shall with me. You inquired, what is truly occurring? I respond that the kingdoms of this earth remain under my control. The kingdoms of this world exist at my discretion, and despite the clamor and hubbub of humanity, I remain your tranquility and will attend to each of your problems, no matter how trivial. I am a supreme deity, devoted to demonstrating my faithfulness to those who seek me and embrace life. Turn your gaze on me, darling. Have confidence in my reliability. Have confidence in my statement. This is your moment. This is the moment when you will recognize my loyalty and the tranquility that only my spirit can provide, for I cherish you profoundly and will never release my grasp on your life. God proclaims today that I perceive you differently than others do. When I observe you, I perceive neither failure, deficiency, nor inadequacy. I perceive you through the lens of my compassion. I observe one for whom I sacrificed my only son. I perceive you as the recipient of my favor, blessings, and advantages. Resolve to perceive oneself not through human judgment or opinion, but through the perspective of the sacrificial blood of Calvary. Transformation is achievable. Transformation is attainable, commencing with a goal and the recognition that circumstances may vary. It commences with a transformation in your perspective. I refer to you as my beloved. I refer to you as my acquired possession. Cease denigrating and undermining yourself. Cease scrutinizing your reflection and expressing disapproval of your appearance. I do not evaluate solely based on external appearances, I assess the heart. I interact with you based on the inclination of your heart towards me. Numerous instances you envisioned to unfold in a particular manner did not materialize as anticipated. Grant yourself forgiveness. Acquire knowledge from the experience. Be aware that I am with you. I did not abandon you solely due to your erroneous decision. The garbage and detritus of your existence will be eradicated, allowing you to progress. I will demonstrate the route to advancement. I will provide you with an escape from the difficult situation. I am a deity of reclamation and restoration, and that is precisely what I am effectuating in your life at this now. Resolve to collaborate with the initiatives that my spirit is manifesting now. The Father requests collaboration. Provide me with cooperation, and I shall reciprocate with some change. Adhere to my designated approach, and you will experience significant breakthroughs. The matters you anticipated would require months or even years will be accomplished in a day if you submit to my purposes, stick to my word, believe in my provisions, and rest certain that I have everything under control and your deliverance is forthcoming. God proclaims today, I am preparing some delightful dishes for you today. The scent of freshly baked bread signifies impending blessings and advantages in your life. My word is your sustenance. Therefore, approach the bread box and every day obtain the fresh, warm bread of my word. Theologians and uninformed educators render my words insipid, but make this modification. Permit the teacher I have instilled within you to instruct you and observe the remarkable rejuvenation that ensues in your heart. I have inscribed my words within you. Each day, simply prepare my fresh sustenance for your spirit. Obtain it for yourself and distribute it to the populace through your agency. I have designated you as a messenger and bestowed upon you the wings of my spirit because there are individuals to reach and locations to visit to disseminate the vitality of my warmth, blessings, and advantages to all who set their hopes in me rather than in humanity. The Father asserts that he will not be rejected, so you shall not be denied either. You no longer need to position yourself in a situation where you must justify your actions to others. The Father declares that sufficient is sufficient is sufficient. Initiate an offensive strategy. Commence executing, articulating, and exemplifying what I provide for you to express and perform. Cease discussing past matters. The past is behind me, and I prefer not to revisit it. I do not wish for you to squander your time searching there. Seek me out. I embody Christ within you, representing the prospect of glory for the earth, and we have tasks to accomplish. We have a task to accomplish. Therefore, be inspired and proceed, for the strength of my spirit will guide you and sustain you. Your availability will ensure that daily sustenance propels you toward your destiny as you commit yourself to me more profoundly than ever before. God invites you today to immerse yourself in my presence. Indulge in the essence of my spirit and effortlessly drift along the river of life that I am channeling into every area of your concern. Perceive my warmth today and the fragrance of my benevolence. Do not permit external events to induce fear or misdirected anxiety regarding my love. I have everything managed. I am not anxiously contemplating the issues on earth that trouble humanity. The Father asserts that despite the turmoil, my dominion remains unbroken. Seek my name to discover your strength and security in me. No wall is sufficiently high, nor army sufficiently strong, to replace the shield of favor and abundance that I have established around you. Even if all guys abandon you. Although the world may loathe and scorn you, do not be afraid. My integrity must remain unassailable in your existence. Although 1,000 may fall on your right side and 10,000 on your left, this does not reflect what transpires next in your life. It is not a matter of chance or relying on improbable circumstances to evade detection by the adversary. It is of no consequence. The adversary may target you, however I shall remain your source of strength and support. I urge you to have no fear. I have proclaimed, "Fear not," 365 times, providing a "fear not" for each day of the year. You have no cause for anxiety. Exercise caution over nothing. Instead, express gratitude and concentrate on my words and actions, rather than on chaos, devastation, or unexpected fear that arises during the day or the plague that occurs at night. You are my cherished one, and I hold you securely in my grasp.